What is up, beautiful people? It's Ben here, back again with another video. I want to just say, I think it was about a couple of weeks ago where I asked my Instagram audience what video should I create for this channel. And a bunch of you wrote back, and overwhelmingly everyone wanted to see the photo that went viral. If you haven't seen it, click up here, I guess, and you can have a watch of it. But this video was on one of the other videos that was highly requested from that question, and that was just a general photography vlog. So, you know, a bit more insights into what I do when I go out and shoot. And so that's what this video is about. I filmed this actually last year, and I never ended up getting around to editing it and posting it for a bunch of different reasons. But I thought, stuff it, I'm going to edit it. I'm going to make it good. Somehow I'm going to try and make it as good as I can, at least anyway. But without delaying this video any longer, let's just jump straight into the vlog. Let's go back to 5 a.m. in the morning last year sometime. I can't even remember when it was, and we'll pick up the story from there. It's currently 5:15 in the morning. Jesse has still not got back to me on whether or not he's going to be awake. He has dogged a number of morning sunrise shoots, so let's find out whether or not he's going to be there. It's freezing too. There is ice on the top of my car, and the plan is to go and shoot big waves this morning, so we'll see if we make it. Look who it is.
What up?
Oh, there's no light.
Sorry.
Oh, there he is.
So cold.
It's freezing. It hasn't been that often in the last year that the big surf has been around, so it's a while away. It's still quite early. It's just before 6, and it's gonna take us an hour, and that's red, so you know there's gonna be traffic. Ooh. Talk to me about these things.
So these legit Ray-Bans, no joke, proper. I got bored at work, so I got the dental burr and I just started doing a Casey Neistat.
Bro, it's looking big. Oh, dude, that's massive. I forgot to bring my 70-200. I'm gonna stick the 85mm on there because that's the longest thing I've got, and let's see if we can get some bangers. These guys are my subject over here. Yeah, I'm just shooting birds, high frame rate birds. That's nuts.
Good, us cutting it close. This isn't good. How do you feel about wearing Ugg boots to the water show?
Love it, bro. Look at these Ugg boots there. I'm gonna try and get in behind Jesse over there, and I'm gonna use him as my subject to try and have him in the foreground and have those big waves crashing in behind him. We're up on top of the cliff face now, and I want to get maybe a shot. I want to get the surf beating crazy in behind, and the subject just contrasted off this rock down here. Maybe myself or Jesse down there, and then as the waves hit this rock down here that just kind of explodes, so we might have to come around, shoot from this angle towards this rock here, and that'll be an awesome shot. Jesse, can you climb down there for us? think we're done here at Kelkel. Got a few pretty good shots this way. These waves are huge. I think we're gonna go try and find another beach with surfers because we were hoping to get some huge swell and take some photos on the drone with surfers, but haven't spotted any here. I think it's just ridiculous. You can't really surf these waves. So there's probably a better spot. So we're gonna go try and find one, I think. Where did you run up to, Ray? It's too cold for you.
You know what's dumb? This is not even my ticket.
Make sure you pick up the right one this time, eh? We're on a hill and this guy's taking the risk.
We're good.
It's slipping, it's slipping, it's slipping.
It's not.
Yeah, drive like a gimbal, man. Imagine you're a gimbal.
Oh, see? Just kidding. I mean, coffee.
We need coffee. Oh, it's so dark. There we go.
I'm trying to drive.
Is that better? Was I dark? Were we in like just complete darkness then?
Where?
Yeah, so we're gonna get coffee and something to eat because that's just what you do after you have a shoot in the morning. If you're not following it up with coffee and food, you're not doing it right.
You're not legit.
Okay, let's do it. Ready like this. It is so warm right now.
I love it. Let's go to the beach.
It's like, it was literally 2 degrees. My car said 2 degrees this morning, and right now it is like, I don't know, it feels like it's about 23 degrees. Well, so nice. Jesse, show me how you vlog. Oh, here we go. Oh, yours is fancier. What? Yours is fancier.
Symmetry.
Look at you. Well done to you for making it this far in the video. And if you've come this far, you're probably keen to see what photos I actually managed to capture on that day. And so here's the part where I go through those. Now, each of these ones I've actually edited with my own preset pack. So if you want to have a look at any of those presets, you can click down in the description there. I've linked to the presets so you can check them out. Anyway, let's just jump straight into it. Okay, so this first shot I've got, it's the one where I was explaining I wanted to get those waves exploding with Jesse in the foreground with those waves in the background. So I took 2 shots of those and I think they worked out all right. Then there's another one where I caught a huge wave exploding of another photographer in the water. Now this is Chris Bryant film, so if you haven't checked out his work, he's amazing. And I didn't actually recognize him at the time, but I did take a few shots of him being that foreground element with the wave exploding to really give those waves some scale. So without having a person there, it's really hard to see how big those waves are, you know, and how big they can actually get. And then this is a series of shots with these ones, which I really liked. I actually really liked the composition. The only thing I would have done differently, and I couldn't tell at the time, but I didn't actually know that the camera was focusing on the railing and not on the actual subject or the water behind. And so when I looked at them through the camera on the day, they looked amazing, but you couldn't actually tell that the focus was out and it was focusing on the actual foreground element there. Now, this is another one. I wasn't actually standing on the edge at the time of this shot. And so I combined basically 2 shots where I was able to capture the huge wave exploding as well as another shot of me standing on the rock. It's the exact same spot where it exploded, except I wasn't standing on the edge there. So I basically just photoshopped those together. It's a pretty dodgy job, but for the purposes of this and for this thumbnail, I think it worked out pretty well. As I said before, without a subject element in there, it makes it really difficult to, I guess, see the scale of some of these waves. But what I love, especially from a drone's perspective, is the shape and the texture of water, especially when it's big. And so here's a quick edit I did of that. Now we go on to the ones where I'm up on the cliff face up high, similar to the other one where I'd Photoshopped. This one isn't Photoshopped. This one's just from the drone's perspective, but I really wanted to get a super wide shot so you can really get a scale of the pool itself, the waves, and a tiny little subject in there. Now, I also made a video on how to capture a subject or take photos of yourself, really, dronies, of yourself. And so if you want to watch that video, I've linked that up here as well. So I appreciate your time tonight, today, whenever you're watching this. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see some more of these videos, then hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. But until next time, I will see you in the next video. Cheers.
Show our friends what you're up to just now.
So when you're as popular as I am, you start setting trends.
What's dangling there, mate? You make me sick.